Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga Relaxation Online, the session to ease the body. March is a season of change. Here in the Southern Hemisphere, we're moving from the fiery heat of summer to the cooler days of autumn. So this month's session is all about feeling grounded and finding balance and stability in our bodies and minds. This physical session comprises floor and standing poses, all of which can be performed from a chair. Please see the accompanying poses document linked in the comments below for more details on the poses and cautions related to different health conditions. And if you need to, see your doctor or medical specialist if you're unsure whether this class is suitable for you. Before you begin, you might like to pause this video and get some cushions or blankets for comfort, a sturdy chair, or position yourself near a wall if you have problems with balance, or a footrest if your feet don't touch the floor when you sit in a chair. Lie on your back on the floor in Shavasana or sit in a chair. Use cushions and blankets as needed to ensure that you feel comfortable, and then settle into your chosen position. Notice how your body feels right in this moment, the sensations in the body. Sensations such as the weight of the body. Can you feel the contact points with the floor and the chair? What about temperature? Are there areas of the body that feel warmer, cooler? Do you notice any tension or soreness in the body? Areas that you might need to be aware of as you move through this session. Turn your attention to your thoughts. What thoughts are going through your mind? You might only have a fleeting awareness of them, or maybe the thoughts are more detailed. And how do you feel right now? At ease or stressed? Energetic or tired? Take the attention to the breath. Follow each breath as it moves in and out of the body. And if the mind starts to wander, that's fine. Let the thoughts pass and guide the mind back to the breath. Notice how the breath anchors you to the present. Become aware of the body breathing, the gentle expansion on the in-breath, the release on the out-breath. Become aware of your body, your surroundings. Extend the breath and start to bring movement back to the body, gently releasing your position. If you're on the floor and have any cushions or blankets beneath your legs or back, remove them now. If you're sitting in a chair, come towards the front of your seat and place your feet flat on the floor. Single leg cycling. If you're familiar with this practice and would like to do alternate legs instead, then feel free to do so, cycling with one leg and then the other. If you're on the floor, bring your hands by the sides with the palms face down. You might like to wedge them beneath your thighs or buttocks to help brace the back. Bend the knees and place the feet flat on the floor. Squeeze the legs and feet together. Bring the left knee into the chest. If you'd like to, slide the right heel away. If there's any arching or discomfort in the back, leave a bend in that right leg. Otherwise, lengthen through the heel, drawing the toes back towards you. If you're seated in a chair, engage the lower abdominals and lengthen through the spine. Hold on to the sides of the chair or press into the seat with your hands and brace the body. Raise the left knee up towards the chest. Whether lying down or seated, inhale and straighten the left leg into the air or out in front. Slowly lower it towards the floor. Exhale, bring the knee back towards the chest. Continue with the breath. Inhale, straighten the leg and lower it towards the floor. Exhale, bring the knee back towards the chest. When you next bring the knee towards the chest, reverse the direction. Inhale, straighten the leg along or towards the floor and lift it up. Exhale, bring the knee back towards the chest. Make this your last round. If you're doing alternate legs, ensuring you have done an even number of rounds on each side. And come back into Shavasana or your comfortable seated position in the chair. Notice how the body feels. Is there a difference between the right and the left? prepare for the other side. If you did alternate legs in the last round, do another round of alternate leg cycling. Or if you feel like something stronger and you're on the floor, do double legs, squeezing the legs together and moving the legs as one. If you're on the floor, bring your hands by the side with the palms face down and wedge them beneath your thighs or buttocks. Bend the knees and place the feet flat on the floor. Squeeze the legs and feet together and brace the back. Bring the right knee into the chest, and if you wish, extend the left leg. If you're seated in the chair, come to the front of the seat. Engage the lower abdominals and lengthen through the spine. Hold on to the sides of the seat or press into the seat. And then raise the right knee up towards the chest. When you're ready, inhale and straighten the leg or legs into the air or out in front and slowly lower it towards the floor. Exhale, bring the knee back towards the chest. Continue with the breath. Inhale, straighten the leg and lower it towards the floor. Exhale, bring the knee back towards the chest. When you next bring the knee towards the chest, reverse the direction. Inhale, straighten the leg along or towards the floor and lift it up. Exhale, bring the knee back towards the chest. Make this your last round. If you're doing alternate legs, ensure you have done an even number on each side. Then come back into Shavasana or sit in the chair. If you're on the floor, gently come onto your side and come into a seated position with the legs extended and the feet at least as wide as your mat. If needed, use a cushion, blanket, or rolled up mat to lift the hips and tilt the pelvis forward so your spine is straight. Ensure that you have enough room to lean back and to bring the hands to the sides. If this position isn't comfortable, then come into a seated position in the chair. If you're in the chair, come to the front of your seat and sit with the legs apart and the feet flat on the floor. Leave the hands on your thighs or try interlocking the fingers and extending the arms out in front at shoulder level. Breathe in and lengthen up through the spine, engaging the abdominals and bracing the back. Exhale, come forward from the hips, keeping the length in the spine. As you breathe in, rotate from the waist, circle over one leg, and slowly come back as far as comfortable. Be conscious of keeping the length in the lower back. Don't let your back collapse. Exhale and slowly circle over the other leg and come forward. The movement is coming from the waist and the hips. The arms don't move. When you're ready, moving with the breath. Inhaling as you come back. Exhaling as you come forward. When you next come forward, reverse the direction. Make this your last round. Then bring the legs together. Sit up straight and bring the hands onto the thighs or, if needed, behind you. Slowly come up to standing. The palm tree pose involves coming up onto the toes, so if you have a thick mat, you might want to come off your mat. If needed, stand behind a chair or next to a wall. If you wish to remain seated in the chair, have the feet flat on the floor and think about lifting and lowering the heels. Stand or sit with the feet about hip width apart and turn the toes in a little. Feel that your weight is evenly distributed across the balls of your feet and the heels. Let the knees be a little soft and imagine zipping up tight jeans to engage the abdominal muscles and brace the back. Roll the shoulders back and turn the palms to the front to open through the chest. Feel the crown of the head coming towards the sky. Activate the inner thighs and imagine drawing them towards each other. You might feel a gentle engagement of the buttock muscles and have a sense of lifting up through the body. Feel strong and steady in this mountain pose. Keeping the length in the body and the feet flat on the floor, rock forward into the toes and back into the heels, like a metronome. If you're sitting in the chair, alternate between raising the heels and raising the toes. Next time you breathe in, rock forward and come up onto the toes as high as it feels comfortable. Exhale, lower the heels. Continue with the breath. Inhale, come up onto the toes. Exhale, lower the heels. Keep squeezing the legs towards the middle. With each inhalation, imagine you're squeezing all the way up from the feet, up through the legs and the body, lifting towards the sky. If you'd like to add some arms, let the arms relax by the side. And as you breathe in, come up onto the toes and raise one arm out in front as high as comfortable. Exhale, lower the heels and lower the arm. Inhale, come up onto the toes and raise the other arm. Exhale, lower the heels and lower the arm. Continue alternating between the arms. If you'd like to try both arms, then do so. Inhale, coming onto the toes, raising both arms. Exhale, lowering down. And if double arms feels comfortable, try interlocking your hands, and on the inhalation, come onto the toes and push the palms to the sky. Exhale, bring the back of the hands to the top of the head. The next time you come up onto your toes, hold the position. Squeeze those feet and legs together. Breathe. Nice deep breaths. And on an exhalation, come down, lower the arms, give them a bit of a shake, and come back to your mountain position. If you're standing, step the feet about shoulder width apart. Whether seated or standing, let the arms rest by the side. Lengthen through the spine and then gently do a test bend to each side, letting the hands slide up and down the body. This time, as you bend to the side, try raising the opposite arm up and over the head, reaching towards the floor. If that felt comfortable for you, interlock the fingers. You'll find that one thumb is on top. Move the fingers of the top hand down by one so your other thumb is on top. Raise the palms to the ceiling and keeping the palms reaching away, Just do another bend to each side. Choose which arm position feels comfortable for you. Hands by the side, one arm over, or fingers interlocked with the palms to the sky. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and if you've interlocked your fingers, push the palms away. Exhale, bend to one side. Inhale, come back upright. Exhale, bend to the other side. Inhale, come back upright. Continue moving with the breath. Exhaling as you bend to one side. Inhaling as you come back upright. Imagine you're against a wall and your back remains against the wall as you bend from side to side. Think about lengthening away rather than about how low you can go. Do one more on each side, making sure you've done an even number on both sides. And then step the feet back in, coming back into mountain. Slowly come into Shavasana, laying on your back on the floor, or sit in a chair. Make any adjustments you need to ensure you're comfortable. Settle into your position. Stay here and rest for a short time before continuing your day. Alternatively, move on to the second session to still the mind, the Yoga Nidra.